muted music and left our mics going.
You're special.
Fucking dumb as shit, I'm aware.
You're special.
I'm a special little boy.
Yeah.
Hey, Cry, how you doing? Long time no talk. I'm lying, we talked 15 minutes ago.
Oh my god.
We were playing Woo when he helped me realize I was also kind of retarded because my Hiyuki wasn't doing as much damage as she should, and then I realized I fucked up the set that I put on her, and she didn't have a set bonus. I'm like, ooh, well that explains some things. Because he was literally like, I can't finish my Hiyuki because I can't like get the right set piece. I'm like, well, at least mine's good. And I open my set and I'm like, wait a minute. No, it's not. What the fuck?
I try to play Wuwa, and I don't see why you're saying that the combat is different.
But you literally just started with Wuthering Waves. You're playing the most bare bones 4-star characters imaginable.
Oh, okay.
I'll say it like this: some of the original 4-stars are still good, especially like Sunhua and like Alto and some comps, but their gameplay is like essentially incomparable to like anything released after 2.0.
Oh, so they made the new characters way more, way better.
The new characters have gameplay that's so much more fun and so much more interesting that those are what ruined other gacha games for me. 1.0 Wuwa didn't ruin other gacha games for me. Renesita onward ruined gacha games for me.
Ooh.
Yes, mommy, correct response. Yeah, also Wuwa 1.0 just isn't like the greatest. It's not bad. I still think Wuwa 1.0 is like good, but Wuwa 1.0 definitely is the weakest part of it. It has some like startup issues. It gets much better as time goes on.
I will see.
It's like,
I'm so scared I will get addicted to another gacha game.
It's like reverse Genshin, where instead of starting good and then sucking as it went on, it started bad and then it got better as it went on.
Oh yeah, the spray is not working well. I think I might turn it off right now.
I can't shit. Have you tried pushing harder?
Be nice.
Why would I?
You don't need to. You're an empress.
Exactly. Everybody's my subject. I get to bully and abuse and degrade you people as much as I want to. That includes you, by the way.
Okay.
Good girl. I mean, you are the one wearing a collar.
Yeah, for a reason.
True.
D&D.
Yeah, you were talking about your D&D campaign before you went, but that you had today. Tell me about what you do.
My friend made a very fun session, actually. He made it kind of, I think they called it Candyland. I don't know what Candyland is. But it was like you throw a dice and then you move forward, and then you have three cards to pick off. You can get a curse, you can get an event, and another thing that we didn't get yet. So during the event, one thing led to another. My character is currently married, and she needs to produce an heir to get a reward from her husband. So what she wanted to do, because her husband is fat and ugly and probably cannot produce any heirs, she wanted to fuck one of her friends, who is basically a walking corpse, but a hot walking corpse, so he can get her pregnant, and then they will lie and then kill her husband.
That sounds like... what? That sounds like cooking with extra steps.
So her husband is a noble and he's very rich, and she wants to help her friend to reach his goal, and he needs a lot of money for it. So that's why she wants to kill her husband.
Oh, I see. You're just playing like middle-aged American white woman simulator. I was about to say, I feel like I've heard this plotline before, both in TV shows and in court documents.
Yeah. And I have another character in that campaign.
That left-wing thing I've ever heard you say.
How? What?
Don't worry about it.
And I have another character who have hots for that guy who is a fucking walking corpse.
Is he a zombie?
He's an undead. He's a reborn, and they are they are dead. I don't know if he can even reproduce. Probably not. I want to know.
Only one way to find out.
I mean, yeah, the way that he didn't want to have sex with her, but she was like, "Oh, but you don't know that you cannot reproduce. So you should do it for science." And he was like, sure.
Ah, yes, science.
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 Hello, Knight. You got here for a very weird conversation. Weird conversation.
Fia was talking. Fia said I had a very fun D&D session, and I asked what is it, and then then I got some weird ass like cheating, like some fucking weird cheating murder fantasy.
Yeah.
So you know, women.
Yeah.
You hear that shit, chat? This is why you should not trust a woman, because they will go behind your back and plan your murder.
No. You're wrong. If you're hot, you have nothing to worry about.
Oh, of course. You're so right. I forget. You people you're also vain as fuck.
Yeah, we are.
Oh my god, Fia. Oh, it's just the powder emotes again. I saw somebody on Twitter just having like a whole crash out because somebody used one of Powder's emotes in their chat. And then like Powder herself commented on it. And then they started crying that Powder was harassing them and sending her audience after them. And that it was evil because she's so much bigger. And it's like, dude, if you don't want Powder to fucking annoy you, maybe don't like start actively on Twitter posting about how much you fucking hate Powder's emotes. I think the only thing she even responded was, I think my emotes are really cute.
He can literally fucking block her if he hates her so much.
I was about to say, I saw that whole thing go down. I was like, dude, what are we doing? Listen, man.
Why didn't you send it to me? I would have made fun of him too. Come on.
I'm sorry, but it was like, come on, man. I don't even really like Powder that much either. But at the same time, it's like, I'm not gonna like throw a hissy because, oh my god, you're using an emote of someone I don't like. How dare you? Blocked and banned immediately.
I mean, depends. If it was an emo that belonged to Hassan, I would probably kick the person out.
True, if it was an Asmongold emo, I'd also ban them on site.
What? Asmon is base as fuck.
Nah, I don't. You know how I feel about the Roach King.
Actually, I don't.
You don't?
We never talked about it. We can talk about it.
To be fair, I've never really followed his political things. I just know him from his World of Warcraft days, where I also thought he was kind of annoying.
I remember when I first saw Asmongold, my ex-boyfriend showed him to me, and I was like, why are you showing me this weirdo with very expressive eyebrows who's playing games when he's like 45 years old?
That's us. It's a glimpse of the future.
Yeah. That is us.
20 years.
I like Asmon. He's a funny guy.
I don't particularly care about that. I mean, to be fair, like, Asmon is just right-wing Hassan, the same way Hassan is just left-wing Asmon. They're like two.
I don't think Asmongold is not right-wing though. He's a centrist.
Is he?
He's getting shit from both sides because he's sitting on the fence.
Fair. I do dislike Hassan more than I dislike Asman, but that's mainly because as far as I'm aware, at least, Hassan has like actively called for violence, which as far as I'm aware, Asman hasn't. So like, I mean, like, yikes.
I mean,
Like, I
technically,
definitely do.
Asman has, but when he does it, it's based. I'm kidding. Don't. Hi. No, but like he would say stuff like, for example, Rene Good, who was shot by an ICE agent, he would say shit like, well, you shouldn't try to run over an ICE agent that you wouldn't get shot and stuff like that. He wouldn't outright like say, oh, this person should die. It would be like more like consequences, like actions have consequences.
I mean, on one hand, yeah, you probably shouldn't try to run over police officers, but
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that one. You know?
I saw in Israel, she wouldn't be shot. She wouldn't be shot in Israel.
What would
So,
happen in Israel?
Huh?
What would happen in Israel?
They would let her. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. They would find her and arrest her, but they wouldn't shoot her if she tried to run over someone.
Sorry, my brain just kind of went like, we don't shoot people we don't like in Israel. Yeah, we bombed them.
No, that's the Palestinians. But if she was an Israeli citizen, she wouldn't be shot. If she was a Palestinian, she would get shot.
As just a filthy goyim.
Oh my god.
Oh, good. We're fucking 15 minutes in and we're already having these kinds of conversations.
I mean, that's what happens when we come not prepared.
True. For what it's worth, Chad, I'm Christian.
I'm not. Well, I am an atheist.
I don't know. I'm Catholic. There's a difference between Christian and Catholic, right? I think
Christians are Catholic. I mean, Catholics are Christians, but they're a different branch of Christians.
Hold up. Yeah, it's a matter of inclusion. Catholics are Christians, but not all Christians are Catholic.
Yeah, that's what I said. You're a branch of Christianity.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, I'm Catholic.
I forgot.
You're alive, not Catholic. Mutually exclusive.
I forgot how the branch called in America. They're a little bit more extreme when it comes to belief.
Oh, like, yeah, we call that branch retarded.
Don't make me have friends who are American Christians.
Oh, yeah, I was talking about the American part, not the Christian part.
Oh, okay.
I have no idea what the Christian part's called.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I'm American. I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry.
I hope you're okay. I hope you get better. I hope they find a cure.
I don't think they will find the cure until the left is purified.
Purified?
I'm
Warhammer.
kidding.
Look at Warhammer has quotes.
I bought Warhammer game. I never played Warhammer. I don't know anything about Warhammer. Hello, Nox.
Which game was it?
I'm gonna tell you.
It's Space Marine?
Warhammer Total War Warhammer 3. No, I saw that it was my music is so loud that I'm screaming over it.
You should play Space Marine 2 with me and just pretend that like all of the aliens are immigrants. I think you'll love it.
Sure. Sure.
I'm sorry.
I can do that.
I cannot say that shit. Please cut that out.
Yeah, we're live.
Doesn't matter. Edit it out. Edit it out. Edit it out. Didn't happen.
Oh
Adorable
my
outfits.
god.
Thank you.
Hey, thank you.
Nyalta, why are you talking like that? Well, I decided to take the evil part of my title a little bit more seriously.
Why is your title?
I mean, just evil empress.
Oh.
Well, actually, technically, it's villainous empress.
I mean, if you're a villain, it only makes sense why you're saying shit like that.
Exactly.
I have no excuse. I'm a fox.
I mean,
I'm Jewish. Maybe that's why.
oh yeah, true. That's worse than me, actually.
Yeah. Jews are the worst. I'm also part Russian. I'm like literally the devil.
Exactly. I remember last week someone in chat called you a little ethnic pipe bomb, and I lost my shit. Because you're like a Russian woman living in Israel and you're a Jew. It's like, holy fuck,
Yeah.
you're like everything the internet hates.
Yeah.
I can imagine just like this is what the face of evil looks like, and it's just your VTuber. Oh my god.
I'm so evil. Literally, I am literally like sitting in my living room doing jack shit. I am literally the devil.
Servant of Baal.
I'm the most evil person alive.
True.
Yeah. After Hassan, of course. Hassan shocks his dogs. No, nothing is more evil than shocking the fucking dogs.
No, but animal abuse is evil.
Yeah.
The thing is, right? Even though we still don't condone it, you can at least, technically speaking, have a reason to be evil towards other humans. You should never have any reason to be evil towards animals,
or kids.
Except the ones who cry in the supermarket line. Fuck those.
No,
kids.
I don't. Crying babies don't bother me that much anymore.
I think they bother men more than they bother women.
Probably. That's why. That's
I
why men cannot be mothers. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Nah, oh, for fuck's sake. No, but do you know why women can tolerate crying children more than men can?
Why?
It's because, and this is real, you can look this up, this is real. It's because of a really old instinct where, you know, back in like the days when we were in caves and shit, if a child was crying, more than often than not, that would mean that like someone was in danger. Like a child was in danger, they were crying or screaming, which for women would like trigger like a protective thing, and for men would trigger, you know, like we're gonna fuck some shit up urge.
Ooh.
So it's
Who
kind of
made
that
my
thing.
baby cry?
Yeah, legitimately, you know, it's a case, you know, like women get more protective when a child is crying, where men get more on edge and aggressive when a child is crying, because it would usually mean that there's a danger. You know, like you'd have to like oh, baby's trying to fist fight a saber tooth or some shit, you know.
There was a study, and there was a bigger percentage of women waking up when babies cry than men, and there was a bigger percentage when men woke up when there was like any noise outside or inside the house that wasn't supposed to be there, and women stayed asleep. Like literally, like the man is literally the fucking protector, and the woman is the nurser.
Yeah, exactly. You know, because there's like a baby crying at night. You know, like in the safety of your own home, probably means that, you know, like some caring has to happen. You know, and if there are strange noises outside of your house at night, that means protecting has to probably happen, or at least, you know, that's how it was. You know, like a couple thousand years ago, and even though it's not as relevant anymore today, those like instincts are still just kind of hard coded into our brains.
I mean, we are animals at the end of the day.
I mean,
I don't understand why we're fighting in our urges instead of like working with them.
Wait, what?
Instead of like trying to say like a woman is a woman and a man is a man, we're trying to be equal.
Oh god, here we go again.
I hate it. I'm sorry.
I think I hear animals and fucking no. I understand what you mean, and I feel like equality between genders should exist, but I feel like it should be like equality of opportunity, not equality of treatment. Like, I just think
And
I think by nature, and also just socially, you always treat men differently than you treat women. There might not be much difference in like how you casually treat other men compared to other women, especially towards strangers. You always just like instinctively treat them a little bit differently.
I mean, it's even different with jobs though, because there are jobs that the women will take that the no, there's a job that the man can take that the women cannot, and
Like,
there's a job that
like.
any physical job that the man can do that the woman cannot,
I mean,
like oil rig or whatever it's called, the oil thing.
to be fair, I feel like women can still do those kinds of jobs. It's going to take them more effort to do it than an average man would. Oh, I love plushies. Plushies are cute.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to leave some behind though, because like most of my plushies I have, well, they're not really plushies, they're more just stuffed animals that I had from since I was a baby. The only one I'm taking with me is Samson.
Who is Samson?
There used to be this Dutch television show called Samson and Gert. Samson was a talking dog, and Gert was his owner. And it was just like a really like cute kid show where the dog was just like a hand puppet that was controlled by someone.
No.
And it was just a really cute show. But I really liked that one when I was like a very small child. And it's made by this company called Studio 100. It's called Studio 100, and they have like a whole bunch of kids shows under them, and they even have like a theme park nearby. And my
Huh.
parents took me to that theme park as a child, and there was like a meet and greet where you could like talk to like the hand puppet and shit. I was like 5. It was like really cute. I really loved it. And then there was like a gift shop at the end, and my parents bought me like a stuffed animal of that dog, and I've had it ever since I think I was like 3 or 4 years old. He's still in my bed. I'm
That's
27.
adorable. I have
True, it
one
was a
toy.
Belgian show actually. You're right. It was a Belgian show. You're
I
correct.
have one toy I still have with me. And I have it and I was 7 or 8. We traveled when I was a kid. I was in like a singing and dancing thing where we were singing and dancing like Jewish songs. It was very adorable. It was a bunch of kids, a bunch of girls actually. There were no boys there, no boys allowed. Anyways, we went to Germany and the Netherlands to Jewish areas. And I'm not sure if we bought it in Germany or the Netherlands, but I got a very cute tiger that I called Snow, and I still have him to this day, and I love him so much. He's my best boy.
Nice, that's cute. Yeah, I still love Samson too. He's really cute. I had to knock because the doorbell didn't work. True. That's like how every character in that show just like, because like the main part of the show takes place like in like Yakshi's living room, and like most characters will just walk in, and like the excuse why every single character could just walk into his living room just because they all go, I had to knock because the doorbell wasn't working.
Oh my god.
Like that's why every single character just walks into his living room.
I don't know why it reminded me of Big Bang Theory, but maybe it's because I've been watching too much of it, and everyone
Don't you ever fucking dare compare
always
something and Gert to that garbage.
always sitting in poor Sheldon and Leonard's living room. I love being Big Bang Theory.
That's fair. You do strike me like a normie.
I am a normie.
True.
Hello.
You're a stupid void. I hate the way that people refer to women on the internet. Every single time somebody says female instead of women, I fucking cringe.
I you know what's funny? I'm making whenever I'm making a post that is somehow like talking about men, like not against men but pro men posts, I get men like completely shit talking women. Like, you're coming to a woman's post who is trying to talk, like say something nice about you, and you come there and you shit talk her gender. Like, what the fuck are you thinking, man? What is the fucking point?
You see, there are some particularly stupid people on the internet.
Yeah, I know.
You know, in some ways, I think the internet definitely ruined our species.
Oh, for sure. I hate the internet. I love it, but I also hate it.
I saw this fucking thing where it was like this post where it was like living in pre-internet and post-internet, and it's like pre-internet. I'm 15. I want to fuck a toaster. Mom tells me to not stop being retarded. Grow up normally. Like post-internet. I want to fuck a toaster. Go online. Finds a community of 100 plus people wanting to and actively encouraging me to fuck a toaster. Try to fuck a toaster. Burn off my dick.
Oh my god.
And it's like,
Now I'm trans woman.
Fia, god damn it. For the love of God, Fia. Can we go 10 minutes without that? It's like the third time this stream alone.
Second. I'm counting.
God's sake. Yes, trans female.
To female.
How does that work? I mean, technically speaking, wouldn't that be switching VTuber model? Yeah, I transitioned female to female model.
Yeah. I mean, I switched and I switched back recently. I think this one is my favorite, but I might switch to nonetheless model whenever that is out.
Oh, the Nautilus model looks great. Unfortunately, I love this model too much to ever switch off of it. The only reason I would ever like switch off this model is to have if I ever have like another custom of this same character in a different outfit.
Hmm.
Or, you know, maybe like an evolution or something. I was thinking if I ever go for like a 2.0 to like maybe keep like the Galactic Empress theme, but maybe add like some purple into it and put like an element of like void corruption into that. I think that'd be
More
cool.
purple?
Yeah.
You don't have enough purple?
But like glowy void purple and have like
okay.
have this, you know, have like a void corruption theme going on. I think that'd be cool. But those are just like random thoughts in my head, nothing concrete. I do have a second outfit, but I don't think I'm ever going to put that into a model, or at least not in the foreseeable future. Even if I do really want to, because God, my samurai armor looks cool.
Yeah.
And fucking hot, because she's wearing a bodysuit. Bodysuits are obscenely hot.
Interesting.
What?
No, I just remember that. Go ahead.
Empress Belvev. Yeah, well, not. You know, maybe not exactly like Belvev. Belvev is a character from League of Legends, by the way. Not exactly like Belvev, but close.
And now I need to Google the name.
He uses an evolution stone on Nyalta.
I want him to make. I want to get him a male customizable so he can make his model, but a boy.
That I would like, honestly. The problem again is that I feel like it's always difficult because I'm very picky about the way that like I look. Which is why I don't like customizable models that much, because my brain just errors if it's not exactly how I want it to look.
Yeah, I understand. But you can I get like I have the picture on my chest. You can get it like customized a little bit.
True, I could, because, you know, I want things, you know, like my hair to be exactly correct with the coloring and the highlights and stuff, and, you know, like on my sleeves, you can see, like, my insignia. I want that to be, like, on my model somehow, always.
Yeah, I can definitely do that.
Baller.
Yeah.
Yeah. EP Fox noises.
Yeah, I've slept like 3 or 4 hours today, and then I played D&D for like 5. And tomorrow I have to visit my fucking family because I didn't visit them today.
Pain. Yeah, I just spent like all day in my apartment again. I was working there from I think 9 in the morning till about 4 in the afternoon.
Do you have much to finish?
Actually, yeah, today, and we it was gonna be like evening work, which was why I was probably gonna have to cancel stream until in like 10 in the morning when my aunt suddenly texted me, "Hey, how's the work coming along?" And I was like, "Yeah, we still have like a lot to do." My aunt was like, "Oh well, we came home from vacation yesterday. Do you need a hand?" I'm like, "Yes, please." And then she and my uncle came to help all day, and that
Oh,
really was a godsend because thanks to that, we were actually able to finish everything on time.
did you finish your closet?
Yes, I did. I finished a godforsaken closet from hell. But thanks to that, tomorrow my living room is coming. Like most of the furniture, bald, bald, bald. I like how you turn into an elf every single time you become bald.
Yeah, because the hair and the ears are linked to each other, so I need ears.
Knife here.
God, there was something super racist in one of the sessions yesterday, I think.
Tell me about it later.
In D
But
and D.
what I was saying is, hold up, I'm yapping. What I was, sorry,
I
what I
don't
was saying.
remember, so go ahead.
Oh, did you
The
just throw
fuck
shit at me?
was that? Oh, that's why you were schizoing, okay.
Yeah, I didn't realize I really heard to redeem this. Look at the fuck. Fuck you, Karashi. But yeah, we finished everything in time because tomorrow most stuff from my living room is coming.
Ooh.
Then the day after that, my couch is coming. And then on Friday, my electronics are coming. And then after that, I should be able to move in.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Hell yeah. So like if everything goes well, I should be able to move in next weekend. The biggest thing that's just gonna probably be like porting out from my computer. The one thing that will suck for a bit is I have to like redo everything in OBS probably.
Why?
Because I'm switching to an ultra wide monitor once I get there, which means that my desktop resolution is going to be different. So I'm probably gonna have to like readjust that. Well, I say everything. I'm massively overreacting. I'm just gonna have to like recapture like my capturing windows
Yeah.
because the resolution is gonna be different. I love when I. Yeah, of course, of course. If somebody goes bald, you just have to shout it. Bald.
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 You need to get the bald redeem as well. It's not fair.
I could ask my rigger if that's possible. But I kind of, I'm gonna be real honest. I think I would fucking hate the way I look the way I look bald.
Why?
I don't know. I think I fucking despise it. I just think it looks wrong.
You can ask for it, and if you don't like it, just never use it.
Bitch, do you see how long my fucking hair is?
Yeah.
This hair is as long as me. That's part of me.
Yeah.
I'd be naked without my hair.
That's not true. You'd be naked without your clothes.
I bet you're fucking naked underneath your clothes, aren't you, you whore?
No, you. Hi,
I bet
Mercury.
I bet you shower naked, you slut.
No, I don't.
Hi, wait, what?
I do.
Hi, Mercury. How's my favorite jackalope doing?
I love jackalopes. They're so cool.
Jackalopes are cool. Not as cool as seals, but they are cool.
They are cool.
I love seals, dude. I need to get a mascot. I need to get a seal mascot.
I wanted to get a mascot as well, a dog though.
No, if I'm ever getting a mascot, it's gonna be a seal. I should get art of myself just cuddling a seal. I
Yeah.
think that'd be very good for my soul.
I think so too. That's gonna be so cute. She's wearing the shower. How am I going to wash my beautiful hair if I have a shower cap? Oh, I wear it over my dick. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Just wear it over your gigantic trans schlong.
Thank you for the follow.
What a beautiful first line to hear.
Ruby Matusa.
But yeah, dude, I'm so excited to move in and get to play games on my ultra wide, dude. I sat down behind my desk after I hung up the monitor and just looked at my ultra wide, and oh my god, it's
Ruby,
so
lasciami po.
big.
Lasciami po.
It just makes me feel so small in comparison. I just stare at
That's what
that
she
thing
said.
and I just go, holy shit.
That's what she
That's
said.
insane.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to behold that thing when I'm running The Witcher on it. Or Final Fantasy 16, or Wuthering Waves, or WoW. Yeah, exactly. You can apply a lot of the things I just said to a fat cock as well, but I was talking about a monitor.
Yeah.
She just takes off the wig before showering.
I
Bald.
don't have a wig in real life.
I like how that implies that your VTuber is wearing a wig.
Yeah, I do have a dog. I sometimes it's very rare.
Yara's like 500 meters from your house. I should just locking the doors. Bald!
Bald again. Anyways, it will happen very rarely, but I do have sometimes people who write to me from Kick and YouTube. So if I answer them, if I'm talking to nobody, it's because I'm talking to them. And Amit, yes, I do have a dog. I have 2 dogs.
You're always talking to nobody if you're not talking to me.
Huh? Are you saying that you're the only one in my life, Nyalta?
What? No, I'm just saying I'm better than everyone else.
You wish. My best friend is the best thing ever. She is funny, she is cute, she is witty, she is smart. She's literally, if she didn't have a boyfriend, I would snatch her.
Listen, she's either smart or she's a woman. You can't have both.
She's special. And sometimes she's very dumb, and we share the same brain cell, but she's very smart. She's smart. She's smart, but she's dumb, you know?
Yeah, I know. I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Kinda like you. Though you're a little bit less based.
What do you mean I'm a little bit less based? Actually, fair.
She likes Asmongold.
Oh. Red flag. Kershey?
No, not Kirsha.
How do you feel about her? I know you don't like powder, but how do you feel about Kershey?
I rated her like twice. One of the times I rated her, the first thing she says like is retarded, so I like her. And her model creeps me the fuck out with how she moves, but I don't have a problem with Kirsha.
Isn't it Kershey?
I think it's Kirsha. I have no idea how to pronounce her name. That does not tell me how to pronounce it. Kirsha. Yeah, like I said.
Sorry, I accidentally zoomed in on my tits, my bad.
I didn't see that.
No, I have a zoom button.
Oh.
I accidentally clicked it, so it normally it's like zoom in on my face, so like my face becomes the full screen for a bit. But you know, my model is taking up more space on the screen than it normally would because it's like locked into just like enhance a certain part of the screen for a bit. So now it was just like enhancing my titties for a bit.
My thing with Kirsha is that
Oi! Actually, you know what? Fair.
My problem with not Kirsha, with Powder, is that you look very cute with that sticker on your head.
What?
I made a tweet about her one time, like saying that I'm disappointed in her, that she blamed Israel for something that they didn't do. And she blamed me for making a hate piece on her. And when I tried to explain to her, she was like, "Oh, I don't care. Nothing will come out from talking to you," or something like that. And since then, she's my nemesis. Yeah,
Nemesis.
she is my nemesis. I cringe
I like
whenever
how
I
you
see her.
I like how you say that she probably doesn't even know who you are.
I mean, she had an interaction with me. She saw my post. She knows who I am.
That reminds me of that fucking like that Avengers scene. It's like, you took everything from me. Who are you? I don't even know who you are.
Yeah. Yeah,
Her
and she
husbando pronounces it Kirchi. Who the fuck is Kurt? Who the fuck is her husbando?
Asmongold.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I remember she was sitting for the Roach Man. You're right.
Someone in Kick wrote that hating Juice is part of Powder's shtick, and yeah, that's also a reason I don't like her. Like,
I thought you
she's
didn't like her because she was racist.
that like I can excuse racism. I'm joking. That's a that's a joke from I forgot Community.
I also remember how you were like, I like funny racism, but Powder's like not funny racist. She's like
yeah,
racist.
yeah, she's racist. Like I can make racist jokes with my black friends, and they will laugh with me. Like, and they will make like Jewish jokes back at me. Like I don't give a fuck. But when she's actually like outright hating black people, I think that's kind of cringe.
I agree.
That's kind of, and I physically cringe whenever I see like any of her posts. I don't know why. Like, even if I see someone like make a video of her in AI or something, that makes it even more cringe. Until
until she caught the first hate wave and it boosted her and she leaned into it. Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Because I remember, because like I didn't know who Powder was before she became, like the right wing grift bitch, but from what I've seen in her comments, there's a lot of people who were like saying Powder was genuinely a really cute and funny VTuber before she became like so stupidly political.
Like, her initial message was like, "Oh, they call me racist, but I'm not. But they call me racist, like because they call like us all kind of shit." And like her initial message was like, she's not racist, but like she's making fun of people who call her racist, right? But then she leaned way too into it, and that's where I was like, ah. And then the Jew hating started, and then I was like, nope.
Hold on, I just got a thingy on my Twitter saying that somebody from the US tried to log into my Twitter account.
Huh?
I had to change my password real quick.
Yeah, you do that. And honestly, talking against probably Trump, talking against Powder is kind of scary because a lot of people who I like her a lot. And
by the way, I'm sorry. Actually, sorry. Finish.
I don't have. I just said that it's scary to talk against Powder because a lot of people like her that I like. Go ahead.
Fair. Chat. It's time. It's time for our favorite weekly segment. Nyalta rants about Star Wars.
Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna be right back.
It's happening again.
I'm gonna check Twitter while he does that.
The Mandalorian and Grogu came out in the movie theaters last. Fuck, I'm crying. It came out last week in the movie theater, and it's bombing. It's bombing really hard. Nobody's fucking watching that shit.
Wait, I thought Mandalorian was good.
It was.
Why is it bombing then?
Because the only people who want to watch that movie are the people who watched the fucking TV show.
And no one watched the TV show? I'm confused.
Well, I mean, it's locked behind Disney Plus, so pretty much anybody who doesn't have a Disney Plus subscription looks at that and goes, "Who?" If you want to know how culturally relevant in the sense that like how much people actually care about this show, his name's Grogu. His name's not Baby Yoda. Nobody calls him Grogu.
Yeah.
Everybody calls him Baby Yoda. That's how little
He's Baby Yoda.
That's how little people actually care about the show. Nobody even calls it by his fucking name.
I mean, I only know about the show. I only watch the show because my ex-boyfriend is a big fan of Star Wars, and he wanted to watch The Mandalorian with me.
Yeah, but like, so
I'm gonna
so
be right back. You can yap. I just need to feed my dog. She's crying.
Sure. So I just made a tweet, and I just because Discussing Film posted a tweet saying The Mandalorian and Grogu earned 25 million in its second week, a 70% drop. The film is now number 3 for a Star Wars movie. In only its second, I need to understand, this is a Star Wars movie in the cinema that's losing to the back rooms. I need you to understand that Star Wars is losing in the movie theater to a random creepypasta movie. I need you to fucking understand that. And just like internalize what that means. Star Wars is losing to the back rooms. So I just quote retweeted that, and I said, I'm sorry, Disney, I'm not gonna watch a movie that requires me to see 3 seasons of a paywalled TV show first. And I'm being attacked in the comments by Star Wars fanboys. One says you don't have to watch Mando to enjoy the film, to which is like, so you're telling me that I don't need to watch The Mandalorian season 1, 2, and 3 to understand what's going on in Mandalorian the movie? The second one is calling me insufferable, and the third one just says it doesn't. But it's like, if I watch the movie, I don't know who the Mandalorian is. I don't know who Grogu is. Like, what's happening here? Oh yeah, I heard the Backrooms are pretty good. I heard the Backrooms is not bad. But I just think it's funny as shit. Exactly. If you don't need to watch the show, and why does it exist? What's the point of making a movie about a TV show and then saying, "Oh, you don't need to watch the TV show to get the movie"? Like, of course you need to watch the TV show to get the movie. Oh. It's fucking stupid. And it's like, I'm sorry, I don't have Disney Plus. I don't want to get Disney Plus. I don't care about getting Disney Plus because I don't want to watch anything on Disney Plus. And like, I'm not gonna watch 3 seasons of The Mandalorian just to watch the Mandalorian movie, especially when everybody's been telling me that it just looks like an extended episode of the TV show. Like, man, being a cinematic movie used to mean something. Every single time I see, like, shots from The Mandalorian and trailers and stuff, it just doesn't look interesting. It doesn't look exciting. And here's maybe my biggest grudge. This is maybe my personal thing. This is like a personal preference and a personal opinion. I do not care about your Star Wars media if it doesn't have Jedi or Sith in it. Star Wars without Jedi or Sith, to me personally, is pretty much indistinguishable from most generic sci-fi. It just is. I just don't care. Jedi and Sith are what make Star Wars unique. They are what sets Star Wars apart from other sci-fi shows. Like, Star Wars without Jedi and Sith, like, what's the difference between that and, say, like, just watching an episode of Star Trek? Right? Because they're both just technological civilizations and spaceships. Jedi and Sith and the Force is what makes that its thing. And I do know Grogu exists, and Grogu uses the Force in the movie. That's true, but Grogu is not a Jedi, so that doesn't count to me. I feel like Jedi and Sith and lightsabers and the Force and stuff, that is what makes Star Wars Star Wars. And without that, there is nothing for me that sets Star Wars apart from something else. And it's what makes Star Wars, like, interesting to me.
I'm asking
Now,
now my ex-boyfriend if he watched The Mandalorian.
I will say, right, some Star Wars media can be fun with Jedi. Like, I played the Old Republic, and I've recently been playing the Smuggler storyline, and I've actually been enjoying the Smuggler storyline quite a lot, even though the Smuggler storyline does not really include Jedi or Sith for the most part. But, it's fun to have, like, an episode of, like, Star Wars without that and still be interesting. That works. But it's getting to the point where Disney is making so much Star Wars shit that doesn't include them. Like Andor, like Solo, like The Mandalorian. I will say, chat. I might be a woke idiot. I quite like the Acolyte. I actually think the Acolyte was pretty cool, and I'm kind of sad that the Acolyte got cancelled. Because if nothing else, at least the Acolyte gave us back some cool lightsaber duels. And if nothing else, at least for getting a season 2 of Ahsoka. Because, yeah, I'll admit it, I'm a loser, I'm a shill, I'm a sheep. I like Ahsoka. Fucking sue me. I like Ahsoka. I think Ahsoka's a cool character. I like her in the Clone Wars. I like her in Rebels. I like her in Tales of the Jedi. I like Ahsoka. I think Ahsoka's cool. I don't care. I like Ahsoka. Like, yeah, dude, don't even get me started on the Book of Boba Fett. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking with that one. You have this.
I don't remember what happened with Boba Fett.
Okay, I need you to understand. Boba Fett is like the coolest guy in like episodes 5 and 6. In episode 5, he's like this He's like this mysterious.
Like the clone guy.
Yeah, he's like this mysterious bounty hunter who works for Darth Vader and then gets like eaten by a Sarlacc in episode 6. And then in Book of Boba Fett, like 20 years later, he crawls out of that and then he just becomes the mayor of some town on Tatooine, and like that's what happens with him. And it's like, what? What do you mean? Wrote my boy Cat. Oh, dude, we don't talk about live action Cad Bane. Cad Bane is a design that should have never been translated into live action. I'm sorry. I will admit, Chad, I have not watched Andor. I have not seen Andor. The only thing that I know about Andor is that people have told me that the Empire is really fucking cool in Andor. And that Andor actually like succeeds in making the Empire look like a dangerous threat, which I think that people clown on the Empire too much for how dangerous they are supposed to be, because they are. Kind reminder, when the original Star Wars movie came out, the Empire is kind of just supposed to be like space Nazi Germany.
Stop Are you attacked by cards again? Oh, okay.
Yes, I was.
Rubilo!
Like, people forget that the Empire is literally supposed to be space Nazi Germany. Like, there's a reason that, like, Imperial officers look like that. Remember the horror that was cats? For the love of God, don't remind me. But yeah, I just think it's funny how I'm being attacked by Star Wars fanboys for saying I don't want to bother to watch The Mandalorian and Grogu.
I like The Mandalorian. It was a very interesting series.
Okay, good, then go watch the movie.
I might. I don't have a how's it called?
Movie theater?
No, Disney Plus anymore. I canceled it, but maybe I can watch it.
It's in movie theaters. It's not on Disney Plus yet.
Oh well, I might watch it when it's out on the internet.
You sound a bit Swedish or German. Don't you ever call me German again, you fuck. I'm Dutch. I'm fucking from the Netherlands. And no. In Netherlands we don't say 999. We say ik heb een toeter op mijn waterscooter. Daarmee toeter ik naar jou. Ik heb een toeter op mijn waterscooter. Daarmee toeter ik naar elke vrouw.
Chat, I don't know this guy. I don't know this guy, chat. I'm not getting. I didn't pay a lot of money to get art with this guy. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Whoa! It's a really old kid song about having a fucking buzzer on a water scooter and just fucking honking at people.
Oh my god. You're weird. I have no right to say. Israeli have a lot of very, very weird songs. I just don't remember them currently.
As I said, bitch, you've known me for a year. You should know by now that I'm weird.
I know you're weird. That's part of your charm.
Oh, I love New Kids so much, dude. That was the golden age of television. We had this TV show here about New Kids. Or the show was called New Kids, and it was about like it's like 5 dudes from like a small Dutch town, and they were just like being like really rude and really stupid. And in the second movie, they fight zombies for some reason.
Zombies?
Yeah, listen, okay, I need to understand that, like, the first movie is about them fighting the government because they want to stop working, and then the government tries to bomb the town they live in, but they accidentally bombed the wrong one.
What?
And you see, like, this scene where you see, like, some people in The Hague, which is, like, you know, like, where, like, the government in our country is, and they were like, sir, yes. We have some people from this country, or from this one town, that are really causing a ruckus, and we don't really know how to handle them. And the prime minister just goes that, I mean, we fix that the way we fix most problems, don't we? Just throw a bomb on it.
A typical government.
And then they just look at each other like, are you sure about that? And then it's like, yeah, do it. And then like, they bombed the wrong town, and you see the prime minister sitting with his hands in his face palm,
Hello.
and you see the other guys going like, we might have hit the wrong one, sir. And it's like, fuck it, just send in people. And you see this like really like you know, like badass sequence of like SWAT troops, you know, like arming up, getting in vans, driving across the highway, and you just see one of them sitting in the van going like, God fucking damn it, why is this so far? It's such a banger movie. It's so beautiful. Oh,
He
yes,
says this
dude,
is
I
peak
fucking love
movies, but
Flubber.
he's not gonna watch The Mandalorian.
I love Flubber. Flubber was so good.
Oh my
It was
God.
the greatest shit ever. Oh. Yeah, but like, so the first one is about them fighting the government because they can't get jobs, and then in the second movie, they no longer want to work, and they're having this fight with this like rivaling town over like a football match, and then suddenly a meteor lands. And I need you to understand, they are just having like a hooligan fight with a different country, and then, or with like a different town, and then the main character's mom goes on vacation to a different province in the Netherlands, and then a meteor lands in that province and starts turning people into zombies, and then they have to go rescue his mom, and the guys that they're fighting with come with them to help.
What the fuck?
It's such a stupid fucking reason. And it's like, what the hell are you doing here? I was like, we're gonna help you save your mom, bro. It's like, why?
What the fuck? What the heck?
Beautiful. It's such a beautiful movie. And then there's like a third car that pulls up with like a bunch of Turkish guys just start cussing them out in Turkish. And like, what do you want? They're like, we can help you save your mom, bro. And it's like, what? Everybody dies, by the way. All of them get eaten by zombies. One character like tries to save his dad from getting eaten by a zombie, and he fucks it spectacularly, but he does do a really cool backflip. Because throughout the whole movie, he's been trying to do a backflip, and he keeps fucking it up and falling. And then his dad gets attacked by a zombie, and his response is just doing the backflip correctly. And he's like cheering, and then he turns around and sees his dad being eaten, and he's like, oh fuck, I forgot about that.
Oh my God, what the fuck?
It's an absolute beautiful movie. And at the very end, the government just says, yeah, you just don't need to work anymore. You just get like infinite money for the rest of your life. And they all start partying. And the protector's like, whoa, wait! First you bury my mother. And then it just cuts to an open grave, and they just yeet the corpse in there. And then it's just back to the partying scene.
Fuck! His mother just got buried and he's going to party?
Yes, exactly.
God damn it.
And the song that plays is called Hoeren neuken nooit meer werken, which literally translates to fucking whores and never working again. That's
Fuck.
that's the name of the song. That's the name of the movie's title song. Fucking whores and never working. No, fucking whores, as in prostitutes. Hoeren neuken nooit meer werken. Hoeren neuken nooit
Don't
meer
get me the
werken.
money. Don't get me
Too late,
copyrighted.
Oh, dude, yeah, dude. New Kids was amazing. New Kids was absolutely fucking amazing. I'm so sad they quit after the second movie because they had like a movie and like a TV show of like 2 seasons, I think.
I think they had enough.
I also like this whole part where like one of the characters is like simping really hard for this like one woman who's like with a guy from the rival town, and at the end of the movie he just shoots the guy unceremoniously, and then his girlfriend like hugs him and stuff, and then what happens after that is the guy from the government pulls up saying you never have to work again in a car, and like 10 fucking prostitutes come out, and the guy looks at the horse, just like slowly pushes that girl away he's been simping for the whole movie.
What?
And she's just looking at it like, wait, what the fuck?
He just left her for the horse?
Yes.
Oh my god.
De Bora, drukke kut hoor.
Oh my god. I don't know, his Dutch is weird.
What is bro even watching? Absolute peak television. That's what I'm watching. You wouldn't understand it. Because also in the first movie, he's dating this one girl, and in the second movie, he's sipping for another girl. So there's a throwaway line where somebody's like, "Hey, what happened to that girl you were with? What happened to that girl you were with a couple of months ago?" He just goes, "Oh, she got hit by a car."
Why is it so chaotic? What the fuck?
It's literally just chaos humor. It's so. Oh yeah, the girl he was sipping for is a massive cheating whore, and she was pregnant with someone else.
Jesus. What the heck?
The first time he ever sees her is when like the guy from the rivaling town pulls up in a car next to him and they're like staring each other down, and then the guy just like grunts really loudly and then she just like comes up. Literally the first time he sees her when she's sucking off someone else, and that's when he falls in love with her, and at the end of the movie he leaves her for horse. I also like how at the end of the movie the Dutch government gives them like medals, the representative, and he says, "I want to represent you with the Medal of Honor for your indistinguishable service to the country." And they just all look at him like, "What?" And he just goes like, "Yeah, you know what? Never mind." Just throws the medals away. You know what? Never mind. I can see you guys don't care. I need to
Nyalta is
we need
just
to
chatting.
we need to rewatch that movie in the Discord sometime for movie night. I think it'd be fucking great. I need to see if I can find a version with English subtitles so the English speakers can enjoy it as well.
I don't think anyone will enjoy it per se.
Oh, absolutely. It's fucking great. I also remember this one scene where like that one girl is working in a supermarket and like all of them come with like 24 fucking 24 fucking cans of beer, and they'll go, "Hey, I already had these when I walked in, right?" And then the very last one gets caught by the manager and he like takes him out back, and then later they reunite and he's like,
Dude,
"Yo,
I
did
have
you like
no idea
tell him
what he
anything?"
is
He's like, "Of course
watching.
not, dude. I would never rat you guys. You're my boys." And then it just cuts to him giving like all of their names, information, addresses, everything.
Why Spanish?
Spanish?
I'm confused.
Oh, it's because Cry's Spanish. Well, he's not Spanish. He's from some backwater. He's from some like backwater South American country where they speak Spanish there.
Oh.
Lovingly, of course.
I feel like it's something you can get in trouble for saying.
Like?
Sounds like a slapstick, like a naked fun series or airplane. What the fuck does that mean?
No, it's New Kids is really hard to explain, but it's like hilariously funny. If you're actually watching it and like seeing the scenes, it's fucking hilarious. There's a scene where like the guy's talking to his mom before she goes on vacation, and then one of the guys is like, "Oh, he's coming! The rival guy! He's coming! Watch out!" And like he's like, "Mom, get out of it! Get out of it!" It's like, "Where the fuck is he? Where the fuck is he?" He's like, "Over there!" There's a ping pong table there. It's like, there's a ping pong table. It's like, "Oh, sorry, man. I thought it was him."
And at least you're cute.
Oh, thank you.
I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, now it's being cringe. Cat help. Yes, you are. Oh my god.
What? I make cat noises. You should notice by now.
Oh my god. Where is his stream? I need to bully him somehow.
It's kind of like Monty Python humor, but not really. It's New Kids. New Kids is hard to explain. It really is just New Kids humor.
Where is it?
I also remember this. Thank you. Or there's like one episode of TV show where like you see two of the guys just like sitting in like lawn chairs on the sidewalk, like just drinking beer. And a third one comes. He's like, "What the hell are you guys doing?" It's like, "Oh, we're just waiting." They're like, "Waiting on what?" Like, "Waiting on that." And it just points to the side. You just see it's like a gas station with a car crashed into it. It's on fire. And they're like, "This baby's gonna blow any minute, man. It's gonna be great."
Yeah.
Zo'n grote vuurbal, jongen. Let's talk about something else. I'm so sorry.
You don't have to
I'm lying.
apologize. It's okay. We all know you're a weirdo.
True.
Nothing to be ashamed of.
At least I had the weekly Star Wars rant.
Yeah, and you have a very cute sticker on your forehead that matches. Oh wait, it's gone. I need to put it back again. There we go. There we go. Now it's back again.
Fuck you. We're not weird. Yeah, exactly. This is just Dutch humor. Listen,
Dutch is worse than weird. That's what I'm hearing.
Humor, I'll tell you, most Dutch humor is either that or telling people to kill themselves.
True. And then you get banned on Twitter for a week.
I got limited for a day on Twitter for telling Farfa to lovingly kill himself after he dunked on Cash Zero players.
You cannot even be playful with people nowadays without being.
No, but the
silenced.
thing is that like the thing is with Dutch humor, and that's like very much like a cultural thing. We are just very cruel with each other if we're friends. Like I tell most of my friends to kill themselves like every week, like literally every single week.
You told that to me as well a few times.
And it's like we are just cruel. We just tell each other. We just like insult each other all the time because that's just something we just do playfully. Because you know, like a very much a Dutch thing is that like if you're friends, you can take that from each other. That's kind of like how it is here. Everybody here always has this like the mindset of if you're friends, you can just tell each other to fuck off because you know that you don't you know that you don't mean it like that. And so it kind of goes from being an insult to kind of being like a show of like affection to people in the sense that you showing them you feel comfortable enough to like be unfiltered with them.
Matosa Ruby.
Oh yeah, dude, old Dutch comedy shows were also great. Do you fucking remember? Hey, Downey, do you remember Snelkookpan? Snelkookpan.
I actually stopped being friends with a Dutch girl because she was so extremely mean.
Vrouwen met een dikke kont hou ik niet zo van. It's an old song from a comedian, and like he just says like a word that like rhymes in like a sentence. So just a word, women with a fat ass. I'm not really a fan. Tony heeft geen benen, maar is toch nog best wel hip. The old Viking mindset still lives on.
I have no
Yeah,
idea
to be
what
fair,
he's talking about.
even though you know, like you can be rude to each other, we still have limits. Like you can still just tell somebody, "Hey, I just don't like that." Like most people will say, you should still disrespect that. Oh God, the British are here.
No, but like I'm okay with being cruel to people, and like if you tell me like stuff like kill yourself, I will be like, sure, come with me. But like when someone unprompted, when I say I'm going to hang out with friends, and like she's unprompted, be like, but you have no friends, you're friendless. Like, fuck off, bitch. What the fuck? Get the fuck out of here.
Wait, do you have other friends than me?
No, you're my only friend.
Good. This stream is about as colonized as your country's being colonized by the Middle East, bitch.
Oh my god. Wait, so you're colonizing... Oh, wait, no, he's colonizing. Wait, what?
No, I'm saying this stream is about as colonized as your country's being colonized.
Why is
by
this
the
stream
Middle East.
colonized?
I don't know. He said that.
Oh.
Sorry, the only thing here that's being colonized is your country.
Oh, because he's here. That's why it's colonized.
Yeah, because he's British.
I mean, the British gave us gave me my country. I cannot complain about that.
Gave me my country.
Yeah.
I thought your country was promised to you 3,000 years ago.
It was, but it was ruled by the Brits, and the Brits were like, "Oh, it was promised to you. Okay, here you go."
Sorry, dog. I didn't know. My bad.
Yeah. Sorry.
Only time in history the Brits gave country to someone else.
Yeah. Yeah, they fulfilled the promise. God came to them and were like, "Give my people their land back," and that's why you have Israel now.
I don't know what country. Yeah, she's Israeli.
Yeah.
The spiciest country.
Filthy Israeli Jew.
I saw this clip. Have you ever seen the movie The Dictator?
With the Sacha Baron Cohen?
I don't know. It's a really old comedy movie.
Probably.
It's this old comedy movie of like a Middle Eastern dictator who gets stranded in New York.
Yeah, it's Sacha Baron Cohen.
I love that movie.
He's
so
Jewish,
much.
by the way.
Yeah, I know, but there's a scene where he goes, you see, there are still a lot of problems in that the world needs to work on. Like, for example, if you go to Wikipedia and you search up Israel, everything you see there is still in present tense. We need to work on that.
I love his movies. I need to watch his movies again.
Oh, honestly, I thought The Dictator was funny as fuck. I love that movie. It's so good.
I know it's the same actor. I don't know if it's the same movie where he was in Kazakhstan. I think it's a different... It's Borat, right?
Kazakhstan! Very nice!
Yeah, I want to rewatch these movies again. He's funny. He's a funny guy.
I love the second one where he tries to fucking marry off his daughter to Donald Trump.
Oh, what?
Have you not seen the second one?
I don't think so.
There's a second one where he goes back to America to try to like make amends because he turned Kazakhstan into a joke, and then he tries to like marry off his daughter to Donald Trump, and then in the end, what happens is apparently he's the one who spread the COVID virus.
When was the second movie made?
A couple years ago.
So it's new. That's why I didn't see it. I watched like the old Borat movie.
I just look at the closest estimation for legal immigration numbers to France first. True. You know which movie I also like? Have you guys ever seen the movie Er ist wieder da?
No.
It's a German movie. It's the title literally means he's back again. and it's
Is
just
it about Hitler?
It's about Hitler being reincarnated.
Oh my god.
He just like remember there's a scene in that movie where he like looks on the internet and looks on the state of the world and he just starts crying.
Oh my god.
And this fucking woman just goes like, "Mein Führer, are you crying?"
Oh my god.
Oh, he spawns in a cardboard time travel box. You're so right.
So it is like actually Hitler, like
It's actually Hitler. It's
in
just
common
Hitler
day.
reincarnated.
In
It's just
common
Hitler
day.
in this day. It's beautiful because there's a scene where he's just like in the back of like a cabrio car driving through the streets of Berlin and waving at people, and that was just unscripted. Those people who were on the sidewalk just saw like a man dressed as Hitler just in a car waving at people, and people waved back.
I will explain to you how Russia is so low. It's because no one wants to move there, and the rich people are there legally.
Now in the U.S. is 4%, but that's all fake. We know those numbers are not real.
How is that high?
4% is real low.
If it is real low.
Or maybe that's just because the population is so high, and it's just like in compared to the population.
I wouldn't say. I wouldn't.
Wow.
I wanted to say something mean. Am I gonna say it?
Bitch, do it.
Just because they're legally there doesn't mean they're actually welcome. Even if they're there illegally, they still cause a lot of shit ton of problems in these countries. It's just that the UK gives them more, like... I should move to a country that gives people permission to move in.
Come here.
Sure. Why not? There are tall men in Netherlands and they're probably hot. Why the fuck not?
I remember when one of my friends moved from America to Belgium because she was moving in with her fiance. And I remember that in one of the first weeks, she texted me, and she was like, "I can't believe it, dude. I can just walk around here on the street in the evening."
What?
That's crazy.
I can do that too. What do you mean?
No, she said she came from America. She said she really felt unsafe there in the evening. She was like, "I can't believe I can just walk in the street here at the evening and not feel terrified. I can go to a bakery and just buy healthy food and it doesn't make me poor. I can buy bread and it doesn't taste like sugar."
Bread tastes like sugar in America?
There are certain places in America where the bread that they sell legally has to be classified as cake because of the amount of sugar in there.
What the fuck? So
Americans.
So like,
I'll say it like this: the reason America has a big overweight problem is not just because Americans are lazy. It's also because it's in America. It's legitimately fucking difficult to eat healthily because literally all the food there is so unhealthy.
I had a guy I was seeing that was American, and like we were planning for me to move there, and then I was like thinking to myself, I can walk outside here safely without being scared for being a woman, for being Jewish. Why the fuck would I move to a country where I hear so many people trying to shoot Jews and women being raped left and right? Like, what the fuck?
Yep, it's crazy.
I love my American friends. They're awesome, but the country is bleh.
I would not want to live in America for the life of me.
And it's pretty safe out here. I live in a pretty like poor neighborhood because I'm disgustingly poor. And I walk with my dogs at 2 fucking a.m. in the morning, and I don't feel scared.
I mean, to be fair, you do have two big ass dogs with you.
Yeah, but the streets are so fucking empty. Everyone is sleeping, and we don't have anyone outside like doing drugs or anything like that. And if they do, they like keep to themselves. They don't try to like impose on other people.
Fair. I feel pretty safe here as too. The one downside is you know how I'm moving, right?
Hmm?
Yeah, apparently the city I'm moving to is like the most crime-ridden city in the country.
Oh, I mean,
And even there, I don't feel particularly unsafe.
I feel like it's different for a man with how they feel safe than a woman.
I mean, I won't get sexually assaulted, but I'll still get mugged.
Yeah. But it also depends on whenever there's a city, whenever like there's a city that has a lot of like crime, it's usually specific areas in the city. It's not like the whole city is dangerous.
Yeah. For us, it's mostly the bus station, which is about 1 minute away from me.
Oh, great.
Splendid. You're coming to live. I say, I don't
Amazing.
know. What city do you live in?
Don't dox yourself.
No. I'm asking him to dox himself.
I mean, but if you answer yes or no, you'll dox yourself as well.
Hey, who says I'm gonna answer?
True. I still have your address on my chat.
Yeah, you have my new address. Like I'm fully expecting you to just show up one day. Oh no, I'm not living anywhere near Rotterdam.
It's such a cool name, Rotterdam. Do you smoke weed?
No.
Did you ever smoke
No.
weed?
Never mind, actually. It's no longer in the top 10 most criminal cities.
Huh.
Crazy. I thought it was. I've been lied to. Never mind, my city's fine. But no, I've not smoked weed. I think the smell of weed is fucking disgusting.
Because I know.
I don't smoke in general, so.
Yeah, I hate the smell of smoke.
Yeah.
How do you feel
It's
about so
time.
many people coming to your beautiful country because they can smoke freely in Amsterdam? Or at least that's what I heard.
I mean, I don't care. Like, if they like coming here and they enjoy it, like, good for them. I don't care.
My neighbors also smoke next to me. It smells horrible.
Just, you know, like, just keep it to the coffee shops or keep it to, like, the parks. Just don't do it, like, in the fucking random-ass streets. I fucking hate when I'm, like, shopping and I just smell that shit randomly.
I think it might be a little bit extreme, but I do think that smoking in the middle of the street is, like, should be, like...
punishable by death, I agree.
Yeah. I hate the smell. I used to smoke when I was between 13 to 20, because I thought it was cool.
You were smoking at 13?
Yeah.
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, like, I mean,
it's illegal to smoke? Holy shit. Incredibly rare United Kingdom W.
Yeah. I started smoking because I thought it would make me cooler and people would like me more. No, I was still a nerd. It didn't help.
And it turns out, aw, I'm still a fucking loser and I smell like shit now.
But I did make out with my not girlfriend, but girl space friend for a cigarette, and that's the only time I heard myself out like that.
W. I see this as an absolute win.
I was a cute girl when I was younger, so yeah.
I mean, I've seen what you look like now, so you probably were.
Yeah.
Like you were like trying to process for a second, like, is that an insult?
I will take it as a compliment. Yeah, I was a cute girl.
You weren't supposed to, but sure, go ahead.
Yeah. I know if I wasn't as fat as I am right now, I would be probably still pretty attractive.
Backhanded compliment ever.
Yeah.
I was pretty cute. Yeah, I see what you look like now, so yeah, you were pretty cute. I'm so sorry. That was mean.
I mean, I don't
You're
disagree
big.
with you. I think I'm ugly as fuck right now.
Nah, you're still a cutie now.
No.
Well, Lynx, in my professional opinion, you're bald.
I mean, he doxed himself to me, so I felt obligated to send a picture as well.
I may be a lot of things, but at least I'm not British.
You're not bald either, so that's also nice.
I don't think I'll ever go bald. My hair is incredibly thick. My grandfather is fucking 96 years old and still has a thick bowl of hair.
That's amazing. I know I'm also not gonna get bald because my mom and grandma have a lot of hair still.
Oh shit, you're gonna be fucking... You're gonna be shaving... Oh nice, you're gonna be completely bald for Comic-Con, banger. Yeah, Lynx is coming over to my country for Comic-Con in a couple of weeks.
I'm jealous. Though, for the Comic-Con, I'm going to Portugal in end of September.
Portugal? Why Portugal?
My best friend is there.
Oh,
And I'm
you
gonna
told me
see
that.
her again. I'm happy. I'm happy. I love her so much.
Oh, I didn't know you were gay.
For her, I am the gayest gay ever gay before.
Yes. Nah.
I would tell myself for that woman. And it's very rare for me to find such a good friend who's a female. Because most females are fucking snakes.
What did I just fucking tell? Dude, don't say female, you fucking weirdo. Say woman.
Did
God,
I say
you sound like a fucking incel. These fucking females.
Females. Oh my god. This fake
women.
This faking.
Speaking of foids.
My best friend from the army lied about the guy that he sexually assaulted her. She said that a guy who sexually assaulted me did the same to her, telling me the same story I told her. She was insane. She's married now. And she said that if she's gonna birth a girl, she's going to hate her because she's gonna grow up to be a slut. That was my best friend.
Well, I mean, like mother, like daughter, I guess.
That was my former best friend. Now my current best friend is the best and the most amazing woman I've ever met.
That's a fucking yikes. Imagine hating your child before they're even born just because of your random ass assumptions on their future.
Yeah, and I was like, what if your son is going to be a rapist? And she's like, huh? Okay.
Excuse me?
What?
What do you mean, huh?
Oh, yeah, she was like, huh? At least she's not a slut. she's a special cookie. And the funny part is she has a husband who wants a daughter. And I hope she gets a daughter and her husband gonna be happy.
I want a daughter.
Daughters are so cute, and you can play with their hair and give them hairstyles and braid their hair and play with their hair and teach them stuff, and they're so cute.
Unfortunately for that, I need to find a woman who can stomach me, which is probably impossible.
Maybe. What do you mean stop? Why? What's wrong with you?
A lot, apparently.
Oh, honey. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm reading a text someone sent me. Sorry.
Oh, okay. I thought you were crying in the corner for a moment. Teach them where the arteries are? What?
I'm gonna die alone.
You and me both, honey.
Yeah. No, that's not true. You have dogs. You're not dying alone.
I mean, my dogs are old. Unless I kill myself
True.
now, like I'm gonna die after them.
True. I have a pseudo cat now.
Yeah.
I also learned today actually the neighbor's cat's only 3 years old, so he's still pretty young. So I'm gonna.
Yeah, never
I hope
seen
I get
Face Off. What
to.
is Face Off?
We're only allowed to cry in dad's arms in the bathroom.
I live in Italy, Texas. What? How is it Italy, Texas? What?
Also, I'm looking around the internet center for USB hubs.
Thank
I
you for the
actually need one.
follow. Thank you for the follow.
Wait, Face Off. I know that movie. What movie is that? Oh, that's an old ass. Oh yeah, it is the one with Nicolas Cage and John Travolta. Huh? Remember when that guy was relevant?
Oh, the meme is from that movie, I see. What's wrong with this movie? Nicolas Cage as a terrorist who undergo an experimental surgery to swap their faces and then identities.
I'm sorry, I cannot take Nicolas Cage as a terrorist seriously.
There was a time I thought Nicolas Cage was hot.
I think Nicolas Cage is a really cool dude, but he's not threatening at all.
No.
I like how Nicolas Cage is in like random ass movies these days because he's like rich enough to like no longer have to act for money, so he just acts in movies he think are interesting.
Yeah.
Like he's in Spider Noir because he thought that'd be a cool story.
Oh, is
I
it
really like.
my? I think someone watched it, told me to watch it as well. Is it good?
I quite like. I actually kind of like him in Ghost Rider too. You know
I
what movie
love
I
him in
like
Ghost
him in?
Rider.
I like when he's in like these really experimental movies. I really like them in The Color Out of Space. Have you seen The Color Out of Space?
No.
It's a cosmic horror movie. You should watch it. It's really cool.
Tell me the name.
The Color Out of Space.
The Color Out of Space?
Yes.
Yeah, send it to me. I will forget. I need to. I wonder if I should download some movies or just watch. On my poor internet on my way to my parents tomorrow.
Or I think other
2-hour drive.
movies. Other movies he's in that I thought were really cool. Like I think I think Mandy was the movie's name, and I also really like what's that? What's that like shameless Five Nights at Freddy ripoff that he was in?
I have no idea.
Was it Willy's Wonderland? I think it was Willy's Wonderland.
A Color Out of Space.
Yeah, it's Willy's Wonderland. It's a really cool. It's a really fucking funny ass movie as well. Because I don't think he has any He's the main character. I don't think he has any dialogue at all.
Huh?
Well, it's him in this like Five Nights at Freddy like place where he's in this like he's a night janitor who has to like clean this apart who has to clean this like old pizza place. But the animatronics are like Five Nights at Freddy's and they come alive and try to kill him. The only difference is he's like a really badass like action star basically, and he just completely beats the shit out of all of them one by one.
Oh my god.
They all try to kill him and he just like beats all of them. And then whenever he's on break, he just like stops fighting and just goes to the break room and just like eats and plays the pinball machine. And then as soon as his break is over, he just goes back out and kills them again. Movie's legitimately fucking sick. Yeah, it's Willy's Wonderland.
Willy's Wonderland?
Yes. Hold up, links. I'll check my Discord. What did you send me?
I love the weird horror movies he's playing in, and I also like some of the horror movies that Johnny Depp played in.
Oh, oh, yeah, look at this shit. Link sent me this. That's a good one. Shit. Not the bees. That's Wicker Man, right? I think that's him in Wicker Man. Yeah, I don't know. It's a pretty good movie. You should definitely like if there's two Nicolas Cage movies, like modern ones that I recommend you watch, please watch Willy's Wonderland and watch The Color Out of Space.
Oh, there also was the movie where he was like seeing the future, like 4 seconds into the future or something.
Oh, there's a movie where he gains King Crimson.
And there was like a woman who she couldn't see in his future. I forgot how it ended though. I know she was kidnapped, but I don't remember why the fuck they were after him.
I don't know.
But
Yeah, next.
But yeah, he
Las
plays in a
Vegas
lot of good
magician can see
movies.
into the future. Yes, a Las Vegas magician who can see into the future is pursued by FBI agents seeking to use his abilities to prevent a nuclear terrorist attack.
Oh yeah, it didn't want to happen for some reason.
Good. You should watch part 5 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I made a JoJo joke earlier, but you probably didn't get it.
I need to watch JoJo.
King Crimson!
Oh my god.
Oh, I love JoJo, man. Part 5 is so fucking good. I'm so happy they started part 7 and then just said, hey, here's one episode. I was like, that was the greatest shit I've ever seen. When's the next part? In half a year. Fuck you. King Crimson already erased the time where you made the joke, Charu. King Crimson has to be one of the most confusing anime abilities ever, like if you're not like aware of what it does. Fia, do you know what King Crimson does?
I don't know what King Crimson is.
King Crimson is a stand in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 5 Golden Wind.
I didn't watch JoJo.
You should watch JoJo.
Okay.
But like every character in JoJo has a stand, and like the stand is like essentially like an ability or superpower that they have. And King Crimson is really confusing because it skips time.
Okay.
Now you're probably thinking, what the fuck does that mean?
Yeah.
Well, it essentially means exactly what it says. It means it skips over the next 5 seconds, and everything goes to where it's supposed to be 5 seconds from now.
Wow.
The only exception being the user of King Crimson. That guy is free to move whatever he wants to do during the 5 seconds. Now you're probably still meaning, what the fuck does that mean, right?
Okay, so the time freezes. He can punch someone in the face, and then the time unfreezes 5 seconds.
No,
after
that would be stopping time. That's not skipping time. That's stopping time. What skipping time means is that he can see 5 seconds into the future, which means that that the 5 seconds into the future is predetermined. The 5 seconds into the future cannot be changed. The only thing that can change is his own position in that. So this is what it means. Say, for example, I have the intent to hit you. I want to walk up into your face and punch you and slap you in the face, right?
You can move
That's
from
what I'm going to do. So now, no, listen, this is what's going to happen. If I have King Crimson and I use King Crimson's ability to slap you in the face, and I do that 3 seconds from when I'm about to do it, I can move freely in that 3 seconds. However, because the predetermined time still happens, you still get slapped in the face. The only difference is that I can just walk away because I am free from the 5 seconds. I am not bound to what is supposed to happen in the 5 seconds. But everything else that would happen still happens, even if I'm not in that place. So if that happens, I can just stay exactly where I am and be completely inconspicuous, but you will still get slapped in the face and have no idea how or why. But more importantly, how it works is that he can like kill someone in that 5 seconds, and he can just do something else because he kind of uses his ability at the start to keep himself hidden. Because nobody knows his identity, nobody knows who he really is. So he can just get close to you and kill you within 5 seconds and then just walk away in those 5 seconds. And he could be like 2 streets away from you again by the time you were supposed to get killed. But you will still die because that's predetermined.
I'm sorry. I want to say something in chat in YouTube. I think you're a little bit far behind, and I don't know why.
Far behind? What do you mean?
Because they're commenting on something I think I commented like 10 minutes ago.
Oh. Bot! Kill it!
Oh, who has the bot? Is it me?
Yes. Sayonara. I banned him.
Thank
Good
you.
job, Grim.
Yeah, thank you, Grim.
You're welcome.
I need to ban the word viewers on chat because no one ever says the word viewers unless they're a bot.
How will I create my Roblox account now? Yeah, like King Crimson is broken because the way the problem that the thing that makes King Crimson so strong is it becomes essentially impossible to fight against the guy who has King Crimson, because as long as he would be able to hit you in that 5 second window, there's essentially nothing you can do against it. It's still not the most confusing JoJo stand though.
I'm still confused what it does.
It skips time.
Yeah, I think I should watch it to understand. You confused me.
Yeah. So like I said, like the easy way I can say it is it skips time to 5 seconds in the future, but everything that would happen in those 5 seconds still happens, even if you don't have any memory of it.
Sure.
Oh, there's worse than it. You should see Part 7's villain. His stand is called Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap.
What?
Well, see, the thing is with JoJo's stat naming is that the writer Araki just calls stands after musicians or songs.
Right.
So like we have stands that are called Killer Queen, Sheer Heart Attack, Bites the Dust. What more? We have Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Well, but isn't it
We've got
censored?
Green Day, Metallica.
Isn't it censored in the anime?
No, they're censored in the English version, which is why the English versions get like stupid ones. Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap in the English version is called Filthy Acts at a Reasonable Price.
Oh my god.
The best part is, right, because the name is so long in the Japanese version, he calls it D4C, you know, because it's like 4 times the D and then 1 times the C, because Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap.
Yeah.
So in the English version, he still calls it D4C, and there's a throwaway line in the English translation where it's like, where somebody asked him, if your stand is called Filthy Acts at a Reasonable Price, why do you call it D4C for short? And in the English version, he deadass replies with, I don't know. And then it's just never mentioned again. Yeah,
oh my god.
Yeah, Sticky Fingers becomes Zipper Man. Golden Experience becomes Golden Wind. Crazy Diamond becomes Shiny Diamond.
Robbie Martensen. You have it.
Killer Queen becomes Deadly Queen.
How do you know that? Or did you just check in the website or something?
Oh, I watched the Japanese version, but the subtitles still have the translated one.
Oh.
So you will just hear a guy in Japanese go Killer Queen because they always say them in English, the stat names.
Yeah.
Dirty Deeds. But Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap is fucking annoying because what it does is it can pull copies of the original owner out of parallel universes and then import import like his consciousness onto the copy. Which essentially means he's immortal, because like, how do you kill him? If you kill him, he just spawns a copy of himself.
Why not coming to Dutch Comic Con? Who will pay for my tickets there and to
Not me,
the Comic Con? Yeah.
I mean, the Comic Con is $30. They can sponsor you that if you can get here.
I'm poor. I already gonna pay for a travel to Portugal.
Fair, but the plot synopsis of Part 7 is probably the most batshit insane thing to ever tell somebody who has no idea what JoJo is about. Do you want to know what Part 7 is about?
Wait, before I ask you about that, I will probably rather stay with Nyalta than go to a hotel with you. I don't know you. Yes, go ahead.
That stupid Part 6. That stupid part. Oh, there's a stand that drags meteors to your location. True, I forgot about that one. No, the plot synopsis of JoJo's Bizarre Part 7 is there is a horseback race across the entire continent of the United States of America, which is secretly a race between stand users who are competing to find the mummified parts of the scattered corpse of Jesus Christ himself to restore it to revive Jesus Christ's stand, which is called Love Train, and the main villain is the United States president. His name is Funny Valentine, and he wants to fucking steal Jesus Christ's stand to rule the world.
Didn't the series start with about some masks that gave power?
The seasons did. Yeah, the series started about fighting vampires in England.
Yeah.
By Part 7, we're collecting the corpse parts of Jesus Christ to create his stand. His stand is called Love Train, and Jesus' stand is insanely broken.
You know what it does? Lord.
It's called Love Train. What Love Train does is very simple. It gives you good luck.
So everything you do, you succeed.
Well, yeah, but to the point where it will drag you into any parallel universe where the most favorable outcome happens for you, regardless of the situation. Which means I could tie you up to a chair and try to kill you, and I could have like 50 guns, all brand new from the factory. Put all of them to your forehead. Every single one of them will jam or malfunction.
Yeah.
Every single one, without exception. You can buy a lot of tickets, you will win immediately.
But if it moves you to a different universe, you said.
Yes.
Like, but are the people still like the same?
The way is JoJo kind of works on that thing of every single decision possible, every single moment possible splits into two different realities where either option A or option B happens. It just always puts you on the track forward that is the most beneficial to you.
So, but if there are multiple universes, there are multiple me's.
Yeah, yes, that's it. Because remember, the main villain's stand is that he can drag copies of himself from parallel universes and impart his consciousness into them, which means he's effectively immortal.
Yeah.
You want to know how they beat him?
How?
They use some bullshit attack which hits him in every conceivable multiverse at the same time, therefore nullifying Love Train because there is no universe where he escapes.
No, but okay, there are two me's who use in two different universes who both use like the Jesus attack that gives you luck, and they both move us to one universe and we became one person.
No. Remember, here's the thing, right? You don't have Love Train in the other universe. You only can have Love Train in one universe because that's the one where you always get the best outcome.
I see. I understand. Okay.
Or technically speaking, you could argue there is a parallel universe where Love Train would fail. You just never go on that track because Love Train always puts you on the correct one. Oh, there's funnier stands. There's a stand in Part 8 called Wonder of You. And what it does is it does the reverse of Love Train, where as soon as somebody forms a conscious thought of hurting you, it directs the flow of calamity of the universe to put them on the worst luck path imaginable. So
The one who
imagine
hurts you get the worst luck.
the one who thinks about hurting you. So
Yeah.
essentially, if you are sitting comfortable or you are in Israel, and I, all the way over here in the Netherlands, just in my mind decide that I want to come over to you and hurt you, and I want to genuinely do it, Wonder if you triggers autonomously and automatically regardless of distance, and will immediately put me in the worst luck path imaginable. And you have to imagine, this is like a plane will crash into my house out of nowhere levels of bad luck.
Oh my god! Imagine
like
if Trump had such powers.
I mean, people are drawing a lot of comparison between Trump and Funny Valentine because he is a blonde man who is the president of the United States and is the main villain.
I wanted to ask: is the president blonde?
Yes. He also has the U.S. flag burned into his back.
Oh my god!
Hold up, I'll show you a fucking picture of him. I need you to understand that this is a serious and dangerous villain.
Is it painted orange?
Like. This is what he looks like.
Oh my god, this is Trump.
That's the main villain of Part 7.
He is kinda yellow, I'm not gonna lie. And I don't think it's above Trump to wear pink as well.
And this is his stand. This is what Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap looks like.
Huh?
Because the way you need to imagine the stands work is they're kind of like a body they can like kind of summon.
Ah.
Essentially, think if they can like spawn a ghost around them that they can control.
Okay, I thought they were making a very funny pose, and that's how they use their powers.
I mean, no, the posing is just because, I mean, you know,
JoJo.
Cool.
Yeah. There are some pretty cool poses in JoJo I've seen.
What do you mean the first villain to not have infinite riz? Don't you dare disrespect my boy Funny Valentine. I love that guy. He's so fucking stupid.
I've only watched the season with Dio. And I'm not gonna lie, I kinda was on Dio's side.
Like, listen, the first villain to not have risen aura is Toru. I mean, yeah, of course he's no Kira, but no, I mean, not many people are Kira or Diavolo.
I need to watch JoJo. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Also, the main villain in Part 6 is a black gay priest.
Huh?
The main villain in Part 6.
No, I heard what you said. Still, huh? This is very progressive. I don't like it.
I need you to understand that this was written like 2002.
I know.
Here, this is the main villain of Part 6 with his stand. His stand is called Made in Heaven.
Oh my god. This kind of reminds me of a weird version of Shaman King.
I mean, listen, I know, but I feel like throughout Part 6, it's very, very much implied, like, how much affection that how his name escapes me. I'm forgetting his name. Holy shit! What was his name again? Fuck, I can't. Pucci. His name's Pucci. It's his name is Enrico Pucci.
Who?
It's very much implied how much Pucci has affection for Dio.
Who?
Even if it's the black gay priest is called Pucci.
Wait, Dio is still alive?
Well, no. What happens in Part 6 is that the black gay priest met Dio in between Parts 1 and 3 because Dio did survive Part 1. He took Jonathan's body and hid it in a coffin at the bottom of the ocean. It was fished out as part of Part 3.
Right.
And then in Part 3 he actually dies. But he met him like kind of after being fished out of the coffin, but before Part 3 happens. And they actually become friends.
I mean, Dio is kind of hard.
I mean, it kind of shows that Dio can be like nice to people. Because they kind of become friends, and Pucci kind of becomes his most loyal lieutenant.
Why was he evil? Like, he was evil out of, like, just
Oh no,
because he
yeah,
was.
yeah, no, Dio is just evil because Dio is
Yeah,
evil because he's simply a piece of shit. And
yeah.
I quite like that. I quite like in like our modern world of like every villain needs to be complex and has motivations. Dio is just evil for the love of the game.
I was trying to. So my friend is running sessions for us, and he always loved to give like his villains, like a deep story, which is always fun. But I was like, give us some villains who just want to be evil shits. Who
Exactly.
we will have fun killing, because if the villain has a backstory that makes me like sympathize for him, I don't want to kill him. I want to try and help him, like in one way or another, even if killing him is helping them. But if it's like a bad guy just for being bad, like that's fun. That's fun to kill, you know?
Exactly, as much as I like misunderstood villains or villains who have a valid reason, sometimes it's fun to just, have a Dio, have a Frieza, have a villain who is evil just because they are just a rotten piece of shit.
When I joined the D&D server at first, he introduced me for his, like, he made a new villain when I joined, and like he introduced him for the first time when I joined, and like he was like a bad guy who was controlled by a bigger deity to kill a specific race. And I was like, I need to save this hot guy, and now he's married to my OC, my PC.
Nice.
Yeah.
Part 6 did yeah, true. Part 6 did retcon Dio a little bit to where he wasn't just an evil dickhead anymore in part. He's definitely an evil dickhead in part 1. Part 6 kind of recontextualizes Dio as not just being an evil dickhead in part 3 anymore, but like still for the most part he still is. It's still Dio. Why am I getting sprayed?
Because my spray is not linked to my model because it's stupid.
Hi, Treeman.
Hi, Dreaman. How are you, honey?
I do like JoJo Love. JoJo's a really fun series. Also, I find it funny that technically speaking, the gay black priest won.
Why wouldn't he win?
I mean, he killed his JoJo.
Oh, he was a
killed
bad
Jolene.
guy.
Yeah, no, he's the villain. He's the main antagonist.
I take
He's
it back.
the main
It's not progressive. I take it back.
He's the main antagonist of that part, and he technically wins. Yeah, he messed with. Yeah, I remember Dio fucking with Polnareff on the stairs. That was so funny. There's a part in part 3.
I like where if when they let the villains win sometimes.
Because have you seen part 3? Yeah.
Can you? I saw some of the first season.
Actually, probably not. No, because you don't know what stands are, and stands are like the main thing in part 3.
So I watched the first season with Dio and Jojo, until it was about his grandson or his son.
Yeah. No, that's part 2.
Yeah,
the
that's
first
the two I
season.
watched.
The first season is part 1 and part 2. Nigerundayo. I love part 2. Part 2 is so good. Joseph is such a goated JoJo. To be fair, pretty much every JoJo is goated in their own way. But there's a scene in part 3 where Dio has a stand and they're like about to fight Dio, and there's like one guy who encounters him first, and he walks up the stairs trying to like approach Dio, but he just keeps like being at the bottom of the stairs. No matter how many times he walks up, he just stays at the bottom.
Oh my god!
Because a big thing in part 3 is that it's a big mystery on what Dio's stand is and what Dio's stand does. Because a thing I like about JoJo, with the way abilities work, thanks to stands, is every stand is a completely unique ability. Which means that JoJo fights are more often not about just power scaling, and more about puzzle solving. Because most enemy abilities are like a puzzle you have to overcome, you know?
Oh, that's cool.
And so the first big part of why Dio has a big upper hand is they don't know what his stand does. Because what Dio's stand does is stopping time. Dio can freeze time for up to 5 seconds, but he can move in those 5 seconds. So he can do the thing you said, where he can just freeze time, walk up to you, punch a hole in your stomach, and walk back.
And
then after the time freeze, you'll just be fucking dead.
Yeah.
So during that scene, you need to imagine Dio just keeps picking up Polnareff and just keeps putting him back down to the bottom of
Oh
the
my
stairs
god.
constantly. And whenever he tries to walk up, he just like time stops and puts him back at the bottom.
Oh my god.
But because like you don't notice that because he's stopping time completely. So like they're like, what the fuck is happening? Or the
Yeah.
same thing where he's like constantly teleporting around. Like he'll be talking to them, and then suddenly he's just somewhere else. And I do quite like that because there's a really old OVA of JoJo, which is the finale of Part 3, which they animated like 19 something. And I do quite like the way they made Dio's time stop really, really creepy in that one because
Mm.
that one barely has background music. So there will be part where they're just like standing still talking to Dio, and suddenly he's just somewhere else. And they really pull this like atmosphere of having this like what the fuck is going on because this guy is just constantly somewhere else. And it goes for a little bit of more that like horror aspect of like what is this guy doing? And the only reason that they eventually figured out is because Kakyoin kind of like gets himself killed to figure out what Dio Stan does.
How did they get to the stands thing?
I think well in start part 1 and part 2 they use Haman, which is like what they use in the first season, which is like like the sunlight energy to fight against the vampires and stuff.
Yeah.
I think what the author said is he just kind of made stands up at that point, like they just start spawning in
Oh.
part 3. And I think he mainly said he wanted to use stands because he felt like it was getting too generic to just like use Haman because Haman is basically like a standard shonen power level. It just
Yeah.
is a case like my number is bigger than your number, so I win the fight. And
Yeah.
he wanted his fights to be more unique. And then during the early season of part 3, the stands are still pretty simple, right? Like it's just like, oh, I can just punch really fast. Mine has a sword. Mine can shoot fire. Mine can like have shoot strings at people and stuff like that. But as the series goes on, stands get increasingly more complex and more
Yeah.
creative. Like in part 5, there's a guy whose stand is called Sticky Fingers, and his ability is whatever he punches gets a zipper on it. So he can
Zipper
like
on it?
yeah. So say for example he punches your arm now has a zipper on it, and if he like unzips it, your arm will fall off. But not
Oh.
like a wound, but it's kind of like your arm is technically still attached to your body because you can still control your arm, but there's just kind of like a portal that spawns in between like the two pieces of your arm.
So
And
he
until you
can
put the
hold his hand, he can hold my hand to his face and I can slap him from afar.
yes, essentially.
Cool.
Or he can do stuff, like punch a wall and just a zipper appears in the wall and he can just like open the
Open
wall up
it,
through a
yeah.
zipper and just go through it. So stands get like increasingly more creative and complex as the series goes on. So like in part 6 there's like essentially like a metal bender from Avatar called his stand is called Metallica. And
Of course it is.
yeah, but his stand is like horrifically dangerous because he can manipulate iron.
So he can do blood bending.
Yes, because he can not bloodbending, Fia. He can turn the iron in your veins into knives.
That is awesome. He can
Like
he can pull he can kill someone by pulling the iron out of their body.
yeah, but usually he just like turns the iron in someone's body into sharp objects like knives and razors and just kills them from the inside out.
No, but imagine someone suddenly has millions of tiny little like holes in their body because he pulled all the fucking iron out of them. That is so.
Or there's one
sick.
guy who can shrink stuff.
Is there a guy that can make some stuff bigger?
No, but he can unshrink it at command. So say for example he wants to kill you, he can punch a car and shrink the car down to the size of a grain of sand. He can then put that like in your drink, and then after you've drank it, he can return the car to normal size and just like you just burst open.
That is so cool.
I told you, and he can do it on himself, other people, or inanimate objects. I told you, there are some JoJo stands who are really fucking sick. They can have like really cool and unique and interesting effects.
Yeah.
Or you have Killer Queen, which everything Killer Queen touches turns into a bomb he can detonate.
Was he? Never mind.
Evil, yeah. He's the main villain of that arc.
No, that's not what I was going to ask, but never mind.
Because like the thing is, he's the main villain of part 4, and he's like a serial killer in a small town who's gone like uncaught for years. And the way that he's gone uncaught is because his stand, like, essentially lets him disintegrate stuff. Because his thing is, he is like he has a hand fetish, which is like a really big thing. He has a hand fetish. So what he'll usually do is he will just like disintegrate women and just keep their hands.
Less based.
And he will just like take their hands out for dinner and shit. And then once he gets bored of them, he just disintegrates them and just kills another young woman. And the way he got away with that for years, because he can completely disintegrate their body, meaning he leaves absolutely no traces at all. But he can also, like set traps. Like, for example, if he punches a door, that door is now a bomb. So he can just like wait for you to like touch that door and then just detonate it, and he will blow your hand off.
Yeah.
And the bigger the object is that he turns into a bomb,
the bigger the
more
explosion.
dangerous the explosion.
Yeah.
And of course, if he really hates you, he can just punch you repeatedly, and then you become a bomb, and he can detonate you.
Well, that's how he does it with the woman.
Exactly.
But like, how does it like? Does the form change, or is it just that the body becomes explosive?
It becomes. It does not physically change at all.
How do you fight that? Like, if he touches you, you explode.
Exactly. So you have to fight him through range.
Hmm.
You have to never let Killer Queen get close to you, because if Killer Queen touches you, it's fucking over.
You just shoot him in the head.
Well, I mean, stands are incredibly fast. Like, stands can catch bullets.
Oh, okay.
Jotaro tried to like literally point blank execute himself with a gun to his own head, and his stand automatically caught it without him even doing it.
Oh.
Stands have like an automated like thing against guns. Like they will just like stands will automatically defend their users.
The writer was like, how do I make this fun without making it too obvious?
Yeah, because a big thing in part 4 is that the very large majority of part 4 is figuring out who the serial killer is. Because there's another woman who has the ability to switch people's faces, which like essentially switches her whole body around. So during like the halfway point of the series, they figure out the serial killer exists, and he's there, and they catch him. And he like kind of forces that woman to switch his body with someone else, and then he kills that other person and that woman. And then the second half of the series is essentially just like the gang trying to figure out who he is, while he is like secretly trying to assassinate all of them without being found out.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of becomes this cat and mouse game where they're trying their best to uncover his identity, while he tries to like recruit other stand users or like use tricks to like get close to them and kill them without being found out.
Mm-hmm.
JoJo's really cool. Honestly, the reason why I like recommending JoJo to people is because it's just like it's an interesting power system. It's just a really interesting power system where like every fight in JoJo is so different, because every stand requires like a completely different turnaround. The main protagonist of part 3, the one who 1v1'd and beat Dio, almost gets killed by a rat.
How?
Yo, Vic, thank you so much for the raid, dude. Holy shit.
Let's go.
Let me give you a shout out real quick. I'm yapping about JoJo.
Yeah, you are. Someone make it stop.
What I was saying is, the reason he was yapping, the reason he almost dies to a rat is because the rat gets a stand. Because animals can have stands in JoJo's too, by the way.
Huh?
The rat has a stand that lets it shoot flesh darts, and the darts like spread a poison that melts flesh. The reason for that is because they found like an old couple who was like completely melted with like the rats eating them, because like that one rat gained a stand and killed those people.
How do you get a fucking stand?
There's an arrow, and if the arrow hits you, there's a 50-50 chance where you either die or you gain a stand. And what kind of stand you get is completely random. You can get the most broken ability in the world, or you can get a stand that only triggers when you die, like that one fucking dude in part 5.
I need to watch Jojo.
You do. But like the reason that like the rat almost kills Jotaro is because yeah, Jotaro can stop time, and Jotaro is really fucking strong. But the problem is that Star Platinum, Jotaro's stand, only has a range of 2 meters.
Also,
And he
you
can only
cannot stop the whole world. It just stops
I mean,
around.
he can stop the whole world, but the stand itself cannot travel more than 2 meters away from him. So it means that no, even if he stops time, he needs to be within 2 meters of you to actually hurt you, or get in 2 meters of you in those 4 seconds he can stop time in part 4. The problem is the rat's fucking stand shoots darts, which means the rat can always be at distance. So the rat's always like 20, 30 meters away from them for the whole fight. Which means it doesn't matter how fucking broken Jotaro's ability is, because he just can't get to the fucking rat. The rat is too fast. And he can't spam time stop because it takes a lot of energy.
I'm confused.
It's just like this. Jotaro can stop time for 4 seconds.
But is Jotaro also frozen in time and only his stand
No.
is more?
Jotaro can move, but Jotaro can only stop time for like 2 seconds. Or for like 4 seconds. And he can only do this like once every couple of minutes because, you know, it just takes a lot of energy out of him. Dio could spam it in part 3 because Dio's an immortal vampire, so he essentially has infinite stamina. Yeah. Jotaro is a normal human, so it takes a lot of power. And the more he spams the time stop, the less time the time stop is because, you know, it tires him out. Because the rat is just constantly fucking far away shooting darts at him, he still has to dodge the darts while the time is flowing, because if they hit him, you know, his flesh starts melting. He gets hit by one once, so he's already like kind of handicapped for the rest of that fight because of that. And after that, you know, it's just like he has to actually catch the fucking rat. It doesn't matter how much stronger Jotaro is, because the ranged stand of the rat just hard counters him because he's a melee stand.
Here's an idea. He can leave.
No, because he needs to stop the rat from fucking murdering people. And it looks like literally any other rat in the whole ass town. So if he loses it, there's literally no way for him to ever identify it until it starts killing people again. So he cannot just walk away. He has to fucking stop that rat from killing more people. Oh yeah, it's also like in an open field, this fight, you know? So there's like a tall grass field, so the rat can be literally anywhere.
That's... sounds like a fair fight, but no, see, he got the rat at the end.
I mean, he gets her at the end, but not alone. He gets the rat because of help, because he's not the main character anymore in part 4. He's a side character in part 4.
Is there a different JoJo in part 4?
Yeah, every part has a different JoJo. JoJo is a nickname.
Yeah, it's like Jotaro something.
Jonathan Joestar. The second one is Joseph Joestar. The third one is Jotaro Kujo, which is still JoJo. The fourth one is called come on, brain. What is the fourth JoJo called? It's my favorite one. How do I forget him? Josuke. It's called Josuke. The fifth one is Dio's son, actually, and he's called Giorno Giovanna.
Why did Dio call his son Jojo?
No, his name is Giorno Giovanna.
Jojo.
Yeah, Jojo.
The
thing is, Dio just had a bunch of kids during like his time in Egypt. He's not an active part in his son's life in the slightest.
There was also a girl.
Yeah, Jolene. That's Jotaro's daughter, Jolene Kujo. But like, what I like about what I like so much about the Jotaro versus a random fucking rat fight is that it shows that you can have the most broken ass ability imaginable, which is time stopping. I personally still think stopping time is one of the most broken abilities you could possibly have. Like, how do you fight against somebody who freezes time? Like, you literally can't fight back.
You tire them out so they can't use the power again.
Yeah, but the thing is, they just have to get close to you. That's the thing. If they get close to you once, they stop time, it's over. You just die.
Oh, yeah.
They'll just stab you in the neck when you cannot defend yourself. But what I like about the Jotaro versus rat fight is it shows that it doesn't matter how broken your stand is. If you just get countered, it doesn't matter. And that's what I like. It has a system where even where a on paper much weaker stand can beat a much stronger stand because it just counters it. And that's what I like about JoJo. It's not just that my number is bigger, so I win.
Yeah.
It's also very often a thing where the main protagonist and main antagonist stance will directly mirror each other. Like the part 4 guy who said can turn people into bombs, the main protagonist of part 4 has the ability to return things to their original state.
Oh, okay.
It only does not apply to people. He cannot heal people.
So
No,
if
actually, wait.
if a car broke,
Sorry.
he can fix it.
Yes.
Hmm.
But like this goes further. He can like say for example, if you give him a bowl of spaghetti, he can just restore the spaghetti to its original stuff. So you're right. It works on other people, but not on himself.
Mm.
Josuke cannot heal himself, but he can heal
He
others.
punched people to heal them. It's like the punching monk in D&D.
Yeah, dude,
The
with
healing monk.
with the healing people, there's one scene that's so fucking badass. There's this guy who's in a hospital, and he has a
Thank
stand
you
to
for
let
the
someone drain the life
follow.
from other people, and he's using that to like heal
Thank you,
himself
thank you,
up.
thank
And
you.
eventually they catch him, and Josuke like corners him in the hospital, and the guy goes like, "You're not gonna beat me up, but like I'm already severely injured." And the guy and Josuke goes like, "You know what? You're correct. I can't beat somebody who I can't beat up somebody who's injured." And then the guy thinks he's getting off, and then Josuke like heals all of his injuries, and he goes like, "But if I heal you up to your full health first, then it's completely fair." And then he beats the fuck out. So he completely heals him and then beats him back into the hospital.
Oh my
But what I
god.
like is there's a game called JoJo All Star Battle, which is like a JoJo fighting game, and that attack is his special move where he will like heal somebody back to full health and then hit them and deal damage equal to what they healed plus something extra. So if you kill someone with that, you will literally heal them all the way back to full health and then one shot them.
Oh my god.
I think it's such a fucking funny ability.
Question. Do you know when you're getting your Switch?
I should get it somewhere next month. I'm getting a Switch from my ISP. Oh, good night, Links. Thank you for dropping by, man. Appreciate you.
Bye bye,
He,
Links.
he gets it. I get it from my ISP, and they said I will get a code to be able to purchase it after I pay for the first time, and I should receive my first invoice for them somewhere next month.
Okay.
Should be somewhere between the 15th and the 25th of next month. And after I've made my first payment, that's when I get like the code to be able to purchase the Nintendo Switch too. Why? You wanna play something?
Yeah.
We should play Mario Kart.
Yeah.
I want to throw a blue shell at you.
Huh?
I said I want to throw a blue shell at you.
I never played Mario Kart. I don't even have it yet.
Well, I don't have any Switch 2 games because I'm just getting a Switch 2 and no games.
Yeah. I think I'm pretty sure Kippy had the Switch as well. I don't know if you can play the new Mario Kart on Switch one. I will have to. But anyways, like it's a very fun party game.
Yeah, Mario Kart's fun. I'm definitely gonna play that.
Yeah.
Oh, I just opened Twitter again. I'm just getting spammed with comments telling me I don't need to fucking watch the show. It's like, dude, if I don't need to watch the show, why would I go watch the movie? Because like, the problem is like very
Good
simple,
night,
right?
Links.
It's like
Good night, Links.
It's like either the movie fits the show, which means that you need to watch the show to watch the movie, or it's a completely self-contained story, but then that means that it adds nothing to the rest of the show. So what the fuck's the point of making a movie then?
Maybe it's before or like I don't know during some events.
No, it just takes place after the end of season 3.
I don't
It's
know.
fucking weird.
I don't know. I'm gonna watch it once it gets to the internet through some pirating website or something. I don't know. I don't pay for watching anything anymore because that's way too expensive.
I like people saying Dave Filoni's gonna get executed by Disney after The Mandalorian.
What?
Dave Filoni is the guy who's currently in charge of Star Wars.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, dude, the fucking Disney fucking shareholder's gonna execute this man.
I think The Mandalorian was good. Like maybe because I really liked. This is, I think, the only series I liked Pedro Pascal in.
Oh, I like Pedro Pascal. I think he's a cool guy.
He's gay. People were very angry at him because he was very creepy around women. Um, like very touchy and stuff like that. And they were like saying, "Oh, there's a woman who cheats on her husband with Pedro Pascal. He's gay. He's just gay.
I was about to say.
Like he's not being creepy. He's just being gay."
Real? I'm fucking EP.
I am also EP. I've been EP for the last, I don't know, 2 hours. Yeah.
I do think I'm gonna be hitting the bed though.
Same. We've been like, you usually go way earlier.
I mean, yeah, like our yapping streams tend to be between 2 and 3 hours, and our
Yeah.
gaming streams usually capped out of 2.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to sleep. I have to wake up early tomorrow. For a change. I have
To be
some.
fair, I did like the Clone Wars season 7, but that's because personally I really like Ahsoka. I know a lot of people hate on Ahsoka, saying she's Dave Filoni's self-insert OC, and like, yeah, true, she kind of is, but I really like Ahsoka. I think she's cool.
There can be fun self-inserts. They don't always have to be annoying, but
People say the problem with Ahsoka is she's Dave Filoni's baby, and he refuses to kill her off. So she realistically does live. She does, technically speaking, live far beyond where she realistically should be allowed to live. Like it's very obvious.
she has a plot armor.
When Ahsoka was introduced, it's very obviously that she was supposed to die either before or during Order 66, because she's never mentioned in Episode 3 onward. But then she survives Order 66 and she lives into Star Wars Rebels, which is like this show that takes place in between episodes 3 and 4.
What was
And
Order
it's like,
66?
okay,
I forgot.
that's when the clones betray the Jedi.
Mm.
And like all the Jedi get purged.
Oh, it's
so
when
then,
what's his name kills all the children.
Yeah, it's when Anakin like goes
Yeah.
Lamau and all the kids.
Yeah.
What happens then is that Ahsoka survives into Rebels, but that by itself is fine-ish. And then you get to the point where there's a second, technically speaking, Ahsoka death moment where she's fighting Darth Vader. And do you know who Ahsoka is actually?
I think so.
Ahsoka's Anakin's apprentice.
Yes, I know
Yeah.
her.
So there's a moment in the Clone Wars where Ahsoka and Darth Vader fight. You know Vader is Anakin, right? So what happens is Ahsoka breaks his helmet and she sees Anakin's face underneath.
I'm kidding.
Fuck off!
I'm kidding.
It's a spoiler from 1980. No. Order 67 is an Ewok dance party, but so she breaks his helmet and he calls out to her, and they want to flee because Vader is gonna kill them all. And she says, "I'm not leaving you this time," and she stays there. And Vader just says, "And you'll die this time." And then they fight, and as kind of the door closes and the protagonists escape, they see Vader fighting Ahsoka, and then that's the last you ever see of Ahsoka during that series. And then it's implied that she's supposed to die there. But then during the next season, it is like a small scene of her getting away, and then she gets like her own TV show, which takes place even further after episode 6. And it's getting to the point where Ahsoka is realistically alive for so long that it really starts getting complicated to write a reason why she was never involved in the original movies.
Mm-hmm.
No. Order 67 is the dance point. I remember it's that robot chicken skit where the Emperor dies, falls on the shaft, and he goes like, "Execute Order 67," and you just hear the Ewok for the dance party, and he goes like, "What the fuck? That doesn't sound like Order 67." No, wait, yes it does. Execute Order 68.
Oh my god.
He goes like, "That's not Order 67." No, wait, yes it is. I love that scene so much. Stormtrooper, Stormtrooper, Stormtrooper. It's this scene. It's like another robot chicken skit. You see the Emperor on an elevator going up in the Death Star, and there's like 100 stormtroopers coming. Oh, like, my lord, Stormtrooper, 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 my lord, Stormtrooper. He just like addresses them all individually.
Oh
And
my
the woman
god.
just go fuck yourself, my lord, go fuck yourself, my lord, go fuck yourself, my lord, go fuck yourself. Oh, dude, the Star Wars robot chicken skits are so fucking goated.
Yeah.
Order 66 was a complete success. Wonderful. But my master, I have to ask, what were the other 65 orders? Well, I'm glad you asked. Capture me a Wookiee, kick a princess in the cookie, sabotage, espionage of a buff and spy, activate the trash compactor, let's go down the main reactors, catch a smuggler and destructor, and watch
Chat,
him die.
that's
Corrupt
Nyalta
routine
sleeping, by the
from
way.
Tatooine. Manipulate a Gungan, then kill Naboo, scream, grab a mom, calamari, take a Tauntaun on safari. I love that shit so much. It's like, hold up, I gotta take this Vader. Go bump Palpatine. What? What do you mean they blew up the Death Star? Who's they? What's a Millennium Falcon? Well, where the hell are you? You've been flying through space for 2 weeks? God, you must smell awful. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought my Dark Lord of the Sith could protect a fucking 2-meter white hole. He just like completely crashes out over the Death Star being blown up. He's like, oh yeah, great, I just build another one. What a great idea. Do you have any idea how much tax money that fucking thing cost?
He's a nerd, honey.
I
He
really love that scene.
he can sing the whole Lion King song. It was pre-prepared in 2 languages.
What? Be Prepared is a good song.
I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying you know them. You know that song in 2 languages.
I memorize a lot of dialogue and song lyrics from stuff that I like.
Can't help. I think it's cute.
I remember when episode 7 came out in the movie theater. They had Adam Driver do like a skit for Saturday Night Live where it was like Starkiller Base undercover boss, where he went undercover as Matt the radio technician to find out what his fucking stormtroopers thought of him.
It kind of reminds me. There was a series or a movie when there was a guy watching the movie with a girl, and he was doing like not mumbling, but like, mouthing the dialogue, and it was the cutest scene ever. That is Nyalta.
Yep.
Mouthing the dialogue whenever he watches stuff.
Yep, absolutely. But like especially what was funny about that is like there's a scene in that skit where he goes like where like a guy is talking to, because remember he's playing like his character Kylo Ren going undercover as like a radar technician, right? He's talking to a stormtrooper and he goes, and the stormtrooper's talking about his son. And he's like, oh, that's great. How is your son now? Oh, he's dead. What happened? Yeah, Kylo Ren killed him last week. And then like a day later, he comes to him with like a fucking letter, and it goes like, "Hey, I ran into Kylo Ren in the bathroom. He told me to give you this." And he opens the ring, and it's like a card that says, "Fucking after the rain comes the rainbow. I'm sorry, I killed your son." At the end, he goes like, "What do you think of Kylo Ren's lightsaber? I already built it himself. I think it's pretty cool." Nah, man, that thing looks fucking stupid. It looks like it's about to explode any second. And he just gets up and he walks away. And he just comes back with the fucking lights and goes, "Hey, look, I found Kylo Ren's lightsaber. Pretty cool now, huh?" It's so dumb. Oh yeah, I have only seen 7. No, I've seen episodes 3, 7, 8, and 9 in the movie theater. 3 was my favorite one because I watched 3 last year. I think I've told this last week or the week before, but I watched it with my mother because
Yeah.
they showed it for like a 20th anniversary rerun in the local cinema here. And I took my mom because I remember my mom wanted to see it when I was like a small child and she never had the chance to. So I was like, Mom, I know it's 20 years late, but want to go watch Star Wars Episode 3 with me in the theater?
That's adorable.
She really liked it. She still talks about that sometimes, about how much fun she
Aw,
had.
she's
I love my mom.
adorable.
Yeah, I mean, the I think it's mainly episodes 8 and 9 that because I quite like episode 7 actually. I really did like I liked Rey a lot in episode 7 actually. I really liked Rey in episode 7. I thought she was great in that movie. It's just like in episode 8 when she suddenly randomly becomes like Jedi Master level powerful for no reason at all. Oh yeah, Star Wars Rogue One was great. Anyway, I am gonna dip now because it's getting late and I have early shift at work tomorrow.
Thank you.
Sorry for keeping you hostage.
It's okay. Yeah,
I'm
but
now gonna
I'm
raid out,
also
I'm just gonna eat.
yeah, same. I'm just gonna go offline. Thank you guys for watching and thank you guys for listening to his rumbling. It's
Thank you
been
for being here, Chad. Appreciate y'all very much.
yeah, it's been more than usual because I'm kind of tired. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night.
Good night.